Alright, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to take a rational exponent and properly distribute it and simplify an expression. So let's take a look at this real quick. So we have 81 times m to the 6th power times y to the 4th power. Notice it's all in parentheses, and we have a rational exponent of 1 over 2. So there's a couple different ways you can look at this. You could use the power to power rule to convert these. So I could say this 1/2 times my power of 4, which if I took 4, so let's rewrite that as y to the 4th power times the power of 1/2. I'm going to distribute that to the m, so m to the power of 6 times 1/2, and I'm going to distribute it to the 81. So I have 81 to the power of 1 times 1/2. Now, if I were to multiply this all out, what I would end up getting is 81 to the power of 1/2, m to the power of 3, and y to the power of 2. So now that I have that, notice that I've eliminated 2 of exponents right here, right? So there's no more. I got rid of that half because it's been distributed. So now let's look at the 81. So you may be looking at this now going, okay, so I still have this rational exponent for 81. When you have a rational exponent, if the power is 2, it's telling you what 2 numbers multiplied together give you 81. In other words, that power of 2 is just a radical with a radicand of 81. And you still have your m to the power of 3. And you still have your y to the power of 2. So if we were to work this out, what number times itself would give you 81? And then you can say, well, I know that the square root of 9 times the square root of 9 would give me the square root of 81. And remember, whenever we have this sur here, we can go ahead and any radicand times itself gives us that value. So that answer is 9. Bring down my m to the 3rd power and my y to the 2nd power. And that is my final answer. This has now been simplified. So that's how you deal with a rational exponent.